Hi guys. Have you guys ever wondered how Microsoft came to be from its early pioneer days? Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about Microsoft and how it evolved from Microsoft Basic to Windows 10. See, now we're going to take a look during their pioneer days when they were creating Microsoft Basic to current day Windows 10, which you're probably using right now to see this video. Now let's begin. In the beginning, Microsoft was founded on April 20th, 1985 by Bill and Paul Allen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. According to WindowsClub.com, early products of Microsoft were a system called Microsoft Basic. Now, hopefully everyone has used Microsoft Word, right? During time when Windows 1.0 was out, they actually called this Microsoft Word a multi-tool word. Windows 1.0 was released on November 20th, 1985, and this was a huge moment for Microsoft. This was their first product they actually put on the market. Here's some, I assume this was an emulator which showed the language. I'm not really sure. I do not study computer science, but there you go. Now around the 90s, like later 90s to 2000s, on May 22nd, 1990, Windows 3.0 was out, and it sold over 100,000 units around the globe. Now, according to WindowsClub.com, the first marketed Windows they sold was Windows 3.0, and it sold over 3 million copies. In 1993, Windows became the most popular GUI system in the world. Again, this was a huge milestone to the company. Around this time, Microsoft did try to appeal to a bigger audience, spending $100 million on ads to appeal. Their new slogan was, "Where do you want to go today?" And this is probably to the success of Windows 3.0 because they spent $100 million. Here's a little bit of screenshots from Windows 3.0. Had a little bit of games and stuff. File manager. Now let's get to like modern for the most part. In 1995, Microsoft released the notorious Windows 95, and it sold over 1 million copies in just a few days. They didn't have an internet browser to browse the internet, so they created the Internet Explorer, and they just pretty much packaged it with the product itself. According to WindowsClub.com, during the later years, they created Windows 98 and 2000, which was more stable and afforded more features. Again, according to Windows Club, Microsoft also entered a multi-billion-dollar industry, which was, I don't know, it's gaming. They created the Xbox to compete with Nintendo and Sony. Xbox was not a huge success, but in 2005, when they released the Xbox 360, it actually outsold Nintendo and Sony with their Wii and the PlayStation 3, which was absolutely insane. And as well, current stage Microsoft, they have released Windows 10, Xbox One X, capable of things we couldn't even dream about 10 years ago. This will offer runs on the new Xbox One X, Xbox One, console, PC, tablets, phones, probably your fridge. Here's the first Xbox right here. And it's kind of confusing because the new Xbox is called the Xbox One, but this is the Xbox One, so I don't know. And to the right is the white console is the Xbox 360, which outsold the kings of gaming at the time, which was Sony and Nintendo. Now, in conclusion, for future products like Windows 11, Xbox One X, not confirmed, Windows 11 is said and rumored not to come out, and probably never. From what I've seen, the Xbox One X is the current product. No real future products. But in conclusion as well, I've talked about Microsoft and how it evolved from early days to current day. And now you know how Bill and Paul came from building code from Microsoft Basic to now being the powerhouse they are today.